Okay. I don't think I'm gonna get anybody for a good while. But you know, that's what we're here for. Need to post. Stream has started. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah. Anyway, okay. So, right now I'm working on editing, putting together my ending that I use for my reels that I didn't put in my last one because I forgot, because I made it at 3 a.m. So, you know, let that be a lesson to you to not start things late at night, because you will just forget everything and how you meant to do it. So, you know. But you should have it now. So, if I edit here like this, and then I import media, and it should be in this one. Yeah, so if I'm yep, and then that. Okay, so I added that now. Yeah, but you know, I already posted that reel, so it's not like I can do that much. And yeah, ain't much I can do about that. But I can remember for next time. So when I'm working on this, which is my other reel. So I need to figure out what like I do for like a title sequence here. I need to find some like inspiration for good like title sequences, because I have a fun thing where it like sets up here, and then I can actually record that right into here. In Audacity, which is great. And then yeah, so if I like let me just write down some things. Right, so if I take a look through here, yeah, don't need this. Go backspace. Love the designs I make, but for every go and every rectangle and okay, I'm basically writing poetry with this. So every piece and mark I make thought resides out doing what? Out could be resides inside. I might rather go. Embrace a piece I place and every mark I make, the thought resides inside that I might rather go somewhere. I could Eight syllable line, but for every piece place mark I make. So 811, the thought resides inside. So that's 6. So and 8. These are syllable markings that show how many syllables per line, so I can balance it better. And that gives me like phrasing and intonation, so it makes it so that I'm better equipped to read it. That I could leave, go somewhere. So 8 again, and then if it repeats in a pattern, it's recognizable. And we subconsciously notice it, and it implants that rhythm in your head. But for every piece I place and mark I make, the thought resides inside, that I could leave and go somewhere. So that sounds too innuendo. But like, that's another 6-line phrase, right? So, I love the designs I create, but for every piece I place and mark I make, for every piece I place and mark I make, the thought resides inside, that I could leave and do something I have not done before. So this is all one stanza. It kind of has to be because of that comma right here. Thought resides inside. So if I make that an end stop and speak it differently, I can separate these out into more than one stanza. And then quotation marks indicate to me how I speak this, which makes it a little bit different. So I love the designs I create, but for every piece I place and mark I make, the thought resides inside. I could leave and do something. Resides inside. Do something. And then if I repeat an 11-syllable phrase, it will echo the first stanza and add to that rhythm that we're building. I could leave and do something. Embrace creative thoughts unknown. thoughts unending. So that's embrace creative thoughts unending. So that is a 9-syllable phrase. I could leave and do something. Embrace creative thoughts unending. I could leave and do something. So that's a 7. Embrace creative thoughts unending. 9. It's an ending. Another 7. Okay, so I love the designs I create, but for every piece I place and mark I make, the thought resides inside. I could leave and do something. Embrace creative thoughts unending and break the simple cycle. Vibe with inside. Hello to my one person viewing right now. Hello. I'm basically writing poetry for a video about whatever I'm doing. So I do designs a lot, but I also want to show off the photography that I just did with all my friends. So this is the reel to do so, and I have about 16 seconds to tell a little story, and so I'm writing a little bit of poetry. It's not anything super complex, but like it's something to fit in. So like, okay, let's test how long this is. I love the designs I create, but for every piece I place and mark I make, the thought resides inside. I could leave and do something, embrace creative thoughts unending, and break the simple cycle. So that's 15 seconds. I think it can be better. So this is what, this is my AP whatever's coming back to me and revising what I've written. So like, okay. And then if I So, I could get up and do something. So that adds a syllable there, which means that I've got 8 syllables in the first line, which so if I change this to a thought, it keeps the syllable count the same, but it actually just like oh, sorry. So I could get up and do something. Embrace creative thoughts unending. So this is a 3-line. This needs to be 4 lines just to fit the flow. So this this doesn't work. It needs, in the same way that the first stanza is unbalanced in the 8/11-6, it needs to undo that with a 4-line that does a hero couplet, right? So if I have and I probably want this to be either 6 or 5, because then it echoes the first stanza. Okay. I could get up and do something, embrace creative thoughts and ending. The detail calls. Depth alluring. Okay. The detail calls. The detail calls with depth alluring. So that means, so that's another 9. So I could get up and do something. And I can't keep away. So that's the end of that quote, the thought. So I could get up and do something, embrace creative thoughts and ending. The detail calls with depths alluring, and I can't keep myself away. That's too many syllables, and I can't keep myself away. So that's 8. It doesn't work for the ending line, so I need less than 8. Mustn't stay away. Stay away. So that's 6. I love every is 2 syllables. So, I love the designs I create, but for every piece I place and mark I make, a thought resides inside. I could get up and do something, embrace creative thoughts and ending. The detail calls with depth alluring. I mustn't stay away. I think that's pretty good. I think the first stanza could use a little bit of work. I love I create designs I love, but for every piece I place and mark I make, a thought resides inside. I could get up and do something, embrace creative thoughts unending. The detail calls with depth alluring. I mustn't stay away. Okay, I think that's good. I create designs that I love. I love. So that's only 7. That I create designs that I love. The rhythm seems off on that. I create designs I love. Though I create designs I love. So 7. for every piece I place and mark I make. But in... No. Within every piece I place and mark I make, a thought resides inside. I could... I could get up. I could... get away. And that would make it 9. I could get away and do something. Embrace creative thoughts unending. Within every piece I place and mark I make. Yeah, so that's still 11. A thought resides inside. A thought resides inside. I could get away and do something. Embrace creative thoughts unending. The detail calls with depth. The detail calls with depth. I mustn't stay away. Okay. So it's 711-6, 9996. I wonder if I could make it 2 stanzas of 4 with the same format. I create designs I love. Because the 7 sounds weird now because we have all 3 9s. Right? I could get away and do something. Embrace creative thoughts unending. The detail calls with depth alluring. I mustn't stay away. So if I keep the 999 format, I need to have that somehow connected in the first stanza. But I don't think I have enough time, like physically, in the stuff that I've edited, that I can probably add more. So if I add and then if I go to color space and then if I do offset to yellow, that makes it green. But I just need to remove the blue from the highlights because it's too much right now. There we go. And then remove some of the contrast, lift the blacks. And then it feels like the other one. Okay, so where's the blue? The blue's still here. Okay. So, depending on how much of that I keep, and then if I go in here and then add a transform, oh yeah, I need to get rid of the link, because I don't want this. Oh, okay. And then if I keyframe zoom in, and go to here and keyframe zoom at 1.1. Okay. And then I've given myself an extra couple seconds. So if I can create designs that I love. So I can create designs that I love, but within every piece I place, but within every piece I place, but within every piece I place, and within every mark I make. Now, because the momentum doesn't work if I'm doing it like that. Because the momentum of the piece revolves around the juxtaposition of the 11 and 6 syllable phrases, but within every piece I place and mark I make. Oh, and there's no slant in the first to the second line. That's what's different. Because the slant was also holding together the integrity of the 3-line stanza. Okay, I'll let you see it. So I can create designs that I love. Design. Fake. Okay, so I need a slant line for make or place. So I could do, but within every mark I make and piece I place. But I do like the P and the meam. So ideally we want a slant rhyme for the make. So piece I place and mark I make. I must. No, that. See, and if I change it to I must create designs that I love, it sounds like I don't like it. And I think can works the best, but it doesn't sound very fancy. So I could do something like I can, or I will create designs that I love. Create. Will create designs that I love, but within every piece I place and mark I make, a thought resides inside. I could get away and do something, embrace creative thoughts unending. The detail calls with depth alluring. I mustn't stay away. I will create designs that I love, but within every piece I place and mark I make, a thought resides inside. I could get away and do something, embrace creative thoughts unending. The detail calls with depth alluring. I mustn't stay away. So, even still. So, I wonder if I had an in-between line, even still. So like a 3-syllable line that really juxtaposes the 11-syllable line. Even so. I will create designs that I love. Even so. Within every piece I place, and mark I make, a thought resides inside. I could get away and do something. Embrace creative thoughts unending. The detail calls with depth alluring. I mustn't stay away. Okay. Within even so. So, even so, every piece I place and mark I make, a thought resides inside. So if I remove that, even so, every piece I place and mark I make. So this makes it a 12. I will create designs that I love, even so, every piece I place and mark I make, a thought resides inside. I could get away and do something, embrace creative thoughts unending. The detail calls with depth alluring. I mustn't stay away. Okay. I think it's this. I had a slant rhyme and I can't remember what it was, which is dumb because I just had it. So I will create designs that I love. Even so. Every piece I place and mark I make, a thought resides inside. Okay, so let's time this and see how long it is. I will create designs that I love. Even so, every piece I place and mark I make, a thought resides inside. I could get away and do something, embrace creative thoughts unending. The detail calls with depth alluring. I mustn't stay away. So I think I can even time this. So let's export this and export audio and export, and I can come back and do the like EQ and stuff later. We're just trying to get like the tone and stuff down. So if I pull up my documents, Audacity. Okay. So if we do something like this, and so, okay. I think that's honestly pretty good. I don't know if I can let you hear it. So if I go into here, into Fairlight, and let's take a look at this. So, I think this is pretty good. And then if I add another EQ, Okay, so I think I've got a good mix of what I'm doing. I just don't know how I show it. Okay, there we go.
That I love. Even so, every piece.
Okay, so if I turn that off, I can show you what I was working on.
I will create designs that I love. Even so, every piece I place and mark I make, a thought resides inside. I could get away and do something. Embrace creative thoughts unending. The detail calls with depth alluring. I mustn't stay away.
Okay, so I think now I have to add music. So I need to find something. Okay. I don't know how I'm gonna look for music when I have music already playing. I think I can do this. And then you guys don't have to listen to me playing random songs. Hold for a second. Sorry about that. Had to pause for some family business. But okay, so this is, I don't think anybody's heard it, but this is what I've been working on. So there is a poem that I wrote to go along with the reel that I'm making, and I recorded the voice line, and I've been editing it, and I need to find some music that will go along with the vibe of this.
I will create designs that I love.
Yeah.
Even so, every piece I place and mark I make, a thought resides inside. I could get away and do something, embrace creative thoughts unending. The detail calls with depth alluring. I mustn't stay away. Resides inside. I could get away and do something, embrace creative thoughts unending. The detail calls with depth alluring. I mustn't stay away.
Yeah. So this is a great little opportunity to flex my writing muscles. I need those for college applications. But I'm trying to decide if I want the extreme high pass that makes it like all mids, because
I will create designs that I love. Even so, every piece I place and mark.
I think it just needs to have some music. So I wonder. Oop. That needs to go in my thing. Yeah, so it's gonna take a second for me to find music, and I might just I'm not sure if I should do this off stream or not, because it's not very fun to not listen to it. Um, so if I So if I add a bidoo, gotta add download assets.
I will create designs that I love. Even so, every piece I place and mark I make, a thought resides inside. I could get away and do something, embrace creative thoughts unending. The detail calls with depth alluring. I mustn't stay away.
I think that's fun, honestly. I'm unsure of the vibe I'm giving here. It doesn't seem quite right. Yeah, so like
I will create designs that I love. Even so, every piece I place and mark I make, a thought resides inside. I could get away and do something, embrace creative thoughts unending. The detail calls with depth alluring. I mustn't stay away.
okay, so I'm not sure exactly what I'm gonna do. Yeah, so I So, yeah, picking out music is pretty boring. Nope, I don't want that. Sorry. Let's turn the stream music back on. No, I don't want that. I want shuffle play. Sorry. And then place this.
I will create designs that I love. Even so, every piece I place and mark I make, a thought resides inside. I could get away and do something. Embrace creative thoughts unending. The detail calls with depth alluring. I mustn't stay away.
Okay, so I think this could work. So if I pause the music for you guys, right, so
I will create designs that I love. Even so, every piece I place and mark I make.
so if I edit this slightly, grab a little bit here.
I will create designs that I love.
I wonder if I can cut off like a decent bit of that, and then
I will create designs that I love. Even so, every piece I place and mark I make, a thought resides inside. I could get away and...
no, I think I liked how it was better, like the alignment I had.
Designs that I love. Even so, every piece I place and mark I make, a thought resides inside. I could get away and do something.
So I think
I will create designs that I love. Even so, every piece I place and mark I make, a thought resides inside. I could get away and do something. Embrace creative thoughts unending. The detail calls with depth alluring. I mustn't stay away.
okay, so that build up is at about 50 seconds. I'm not sure if I can... I like how it builds up, but I think if I... like I do... something like that. And... like add a crossfade here. I think I can make this a little bit better, right? So I need a fairly long build up. I just need to add more of that so it fades off naturally. And then that makes a good transition. So if we add crossfade here, no, it still needs a little bit more, a little bit less room actually. If I play it from here, what if I just go straight into here? Or cut it straight to here. And then if I just cut this, add reverb, I wish I had automation. This is the first time I've actually wished I had like automation, like FL Studio, because then I could automate the reverb. But I'm not sure. Is that what the bus is? I'm not sure. I don't know how to use the bus, so I need to look up a tutorial or something about that. But if I add like a reverb of like a, probably want an ethereal reverb on this. And then if we add a 6-frame crossfade here, and then a 6-frame crossfade here. I should probably actually add a larger crossfade.
I mustn't stay away.
And then if I increase this time here, like this, and then gradual fade in and out. No, can't have that note. Yeah, so and then we get into like the house part of this song, because if you weren't here, it's going over like the monologue that I
designs
recorded.
that I love. Even so, every piece I place and mark I make, a thought resides inside. I could get away and do something, embrace creative thoughts unending. The detail calls with depth alluring. I mustn't stay away.
I wonder if I could transition the chords straight into each other. So if I do something like that, and then like cut the chord there, and then splice them together, if that'll work better. I just need a little more room on the end of that chord. Yeah, and then I can have photos flash along to the beat, which I think that would work. Like, I probably actually need an extra audio track to really put these together. And that needs to be at -17 as well, because it's too loud on its own.
Get away and do something. Embrace creative thoughts unending. The detail calls with depth alluring. I mustn't stay away.
Oh, that's the wrong thing. This needs to be a -17. There we go. That's a pretty good chord transition. Okay.
I will create designs that I love. Even so, every piece I place and mark I make, a thought resides inside. I could get away and do something. Embrace creative thoughts unending. The detail calls with depth alluring. I mustn't stay away.
Okay. There we go. That's really good. Okay. I think that's doing what. I think the beginning works really well for that.
I will create designs that I love. Even so, every piece I place and mark I make, a thought resides inside. I could get away and do something. Embrace creative thoughts unending. The detail calls with depth alluring. I mustn't stay away. Really, I will create designs that I love. Even so,
The
every piece
question
I
is
place
about
and mark I
influence.
make, a thought resides inside. I could get away and do something, embrace creative thoughts unending. The detail calls with depth alluring. I mustn't stay away.
Okay, so I might steal bits of the song. So like, apart from this like house place, I can also just steal like like this. So if I go in here and solo this. And do that. Right, so steal that bit. Yeah, and then so if I do that, and then if I do that, take this out, and then slap this together. I think that could work as a transition to a short C-section. And then it breaks down. Wonder if that works. So that can go Put it there. Let's see how that works. Oh, lovely. I love background noise. Don't you as well? You can just hear everything. It's not perfect yet. And when I have a room with padded walls, maybe I will be happy, but for now we make do. You'll just play music. I wonder. Yeah, so does this work if I do something like that? Like that, and then... Nah, not really. I don't know though. So like, yeah, because it gets there quick enough. Like it's... So my limit is a minute, because that's what YouTube Shorts is. And then if I add... so add... okay, that's in a different folder. Where is it? There it is. Okay, so if I add the ending sequence, yeah. So if I adjust this and place it. Okay, so this is the end. I don't think I have a time to do the full wind down. Yeah, so this is all about audio here. Like, I finished visuals last night. So I could probably get away with right here on this tonic. Just fading real quick and then adding reverb. A lot of reverb. I just want the reverb at the end though. Like, I guess no. That I just need a specific track for the reverb, where and then right down into a new track. And then this track gets this reverb. Ooh, that's loud. Yeah, that needs to be -17 as well. Matching all of these. And then to crossfade these just a little bit. And then we add in the reverb just back here. There we go. And then as long as it's linear, it totally works. And then I think that totally works.
That I will create designs that I love. Even so, every piece I place and mark I make, a thought resides inside. I could get away and do something. Embrace creative thoughts unending. The detail calls with depth alluring. I mustn't stay away.
Okay. And then let's see, can I find the song I'm using in here? Yeah, I don't think I can find that. I mean, maybe if I copy the name. Let's see. Sorry. Copy. Paste. Yeah, okay. Okay. Here we go. Posted. Okay. Okay. And now Um. Okay. Okay. I think that's audio sorted. So now,
I will create designs that I love. Even so, every piece I place and mark I make, a thought resides inside. I could get away and do something. Embrace creative thoughts and
okay, so I think that could use with a zoom. So if we keyframe here, do that here, 1.05.
thing. Embrace creative thoughts and ending. The detail calls with depth alluring. I mustn't stay away. I mustn't stay away. Away. Calls with depth alluring. I mustn't stay away. I mustn't stay away.
Okay, and then I think the crazy like found footage tone drops, like the deep philosophical thing just drops because the beat drops, right? And if the beat drops, then we're having fun. So
I will create designs that I love. Even so, every piece I place and mark I make, a thought resides inside. I could get away and do something. Embrace creative thoughts and ending. The detail calls with depth alluring. I mustn't stay away.
okay, so I don't have the photos finished yet, so I think that's what we're gonna finish up for now, and then we're gonna make a new project. And then I think I can just so rename, and then this is text 1, this is text 2, this is text 3, should be photo 1. Be back in a sec.
Don't you notice how I get quiet when there's no one else around? Me and you and awkward silence. Don't you dare look at me that way. I don't need reminders of how you don't feel the same. Oh, the burning pain, listening to you harp on about some new soulmate. She's so perfect, blah, blah, blah. Oh, how I wish you'd wake up one day. Run to me, confess your love, at least just let me say that when I talk to you, walk your bed, walks right through and shoots right out through my heart. And I sound like a loon, but don't you feel it to confess I loved you from the start? What's a girl to do? Lying on my bed, staring into the blue. Unrequited, terrifying. Love is driving me a bit insane. Have to get this off my chest. I'm telling you today that when I talk to you, walk you bed, walks right through and shoots right out through my heart. And I sound like a loon, but don't you
Okay. Okay. We're back live. Okay. So, let's see. Okay. Okay. Do. Okay. Do we keep the music, chat? Do we keep it? Oh boy, chat broke. Okay. Should be back working. Cool. I'll skip this song. I should add some Animal Crossing. Okay. Hello, Jen. Why the foot? why the foot? I don't understand. What's going on? Okay, so sorry, MJ, for this spider. Or sorry, what am I saying? Sorry about the foot. I don't know. I don't know what that is. Jen's weird. Okay, so if you haven't been here, this is what we've got so far.
I will create designs that I love. Even so, every piece I place and mark I make, a thought resides inside. I could get away and do something. Embrace creative thoughts unending. The detail calls with depth alluring. I mustn't stay away.
Yeah, so this is where all of the photos will go. So, just a little peek after we get to the end of all of the photos that I've been editing that we took during my birthday party. And then this is the ending sequence that I forgot to put in my last reel. Yeah, so if I open up Lightroom, these are some of the hero shots of all of the people. Yeah. So it's been a good time. I've edited a couple of these already, but there are a couple more that need more work. Like, yep. So there are a bunch of other ones that I can add, but I think these are some of the best ones. And I think just highlights go up, contrast goes a little up, temperature goes like that. And then, go linear gradient. Like that, and then make it very much like that. Then we subtract, yeah, there we go. And then subtract another linear gradient. Like that, maybe. And now we can just, if we do the same kind of thing, and then we and then subtract subject, invert, and then subtract people, person 2, subtract linear gradient like that, and then the original linear gradient can be edited like that, and then brightened. And then oh, I need to get me fancy glove. I have a glove that I don't tell anybody I stole from school. I just kind of had it in one of my pockets and graduated. So, don't tell anybody, okay? Please don't tell anybody. Thank you. And shape that. And then we create person 2. Then we subtract linear gradient like that. And then mess with the colors ever so slightly. Okay. And then we create a subject inverted mask. And then add a vignette. Oh, sorry, I didn't turn the music back on. Yep, there we go. Now we got some music. And then we want a radial gradient, and we want that inverted. The feather distance. We want these faces to be the center of interest. And there's not a lot I can do about like cropping here. But I think that looks pretty good. And then like reference to that, which is like a different vibe, I guess. Yeah, this one is probably the hardest to edit just because it is so good right out of camera. Like, it was very, very well toned and built. Like, you see this triangle that is like a Rembrandt triangle, and it's really well formed, which means that I did well on the lighting. But it depends, because I've seen it in higher contrast, and I'm not sure how much contrast I need. Like, I always feel like I need more when I see it on another screen. But here it looks like too much. Like, if I go and edit the original exposure, it feels like too much. And I have to, like, tone it down every time. But then I go in here, and I'm like, okay, I need more. But then I get like these hot spots that I don't really like, and I'm not sure what exactly, because I think if I bring down the whites, it'll because I think I want to do like a Time magazine style design over this. Like, I feel like I could do like a really cool magazine cover with some fun texture, because like it's so good. Like, just this face is incredible. Like, we did a really good job on this, and I don't know poses that well, so like it's kind of incredible. that it turned out like this. So I'll definitely be like stealing this pose. Yeah. And then this one's more natural. I don't know how much I should tweak the colors to match this one. And then this, I think I just need a linear gradient over everything. To give it that like boost. And then I need to like whew. Whoop. How do I zoom in? Oh. I don't want to zoom in that much. Whoop. That's wrong. Whoop. That's not good. That is stealing resources. Yeah, we're not gonna do that. Oh boy, yeah, I created a nightmare. Let's get rid of that. I think that so maybe if I do something a little more advanced, so radial, and then match this to her head shape, and then subtract another radial gradient, and then put that in there. Like that. And then I edit this one so it covers like that. And then that goes through like that. And then we bump up exposure and highlights in here. So we give that hair like a little bit more of a glow, but only around the edges. Like that. Let's see. It gives it a little bit more of a pop. And then I think I need, this needs to go like that and be a little wider. No, I don't want that. Sorry. I want subject. And then I want subtract linear like that, and then I can mess with just down here, and now I can make it roughly even. But if I bump up the exposure and the contrast and then get rid of that little spot down there that's causing issues like that, not nearly that much. I don't need that much. It's mostly just these highlights. I can preserve some of it. Yeah, okay. And then that gives a more full everything. And then you want another linear gradient like right here. Yeah, so now that should be yeah, get rid of those. And then I might actually get rid of the whites down here. Because that gives a little bit more of a highlight, because the light's coming from down here or up here, and then it can spill a little bit more on here, and I think that gives it a very nice natural look. And I think we could even do a little bit on the face, like do something like this. Yeah, there we go. And bring it up a little. Just a little bit. Doesn't need to be a whole lot. But then it gives more of an idea of the whole face. Because before we were losing a lot, and I didn't want it to be that dramatic, because we've raised a lot of the shadows down here. So what ended up happening is we had a disconnect where the face was a little too dark for everything else, right? We had a lot of definition here in the body, but not quite as much up here in the face, and so you had this chunk of black that didn't look like it was supposed to be there because we've messed with other bits of the photo. And we don't need that much vignette. Like, there's already a lot of natural vignette. I don't know if I've done the... because the lens correction removes a lot of the vignette. Okay, and then with that informs our edit a lot more, because now we have what actually took place. Ooh, yeah, we need a lot more vignette now, because now we have a lot more definition that wasn't quite there. And then the exposure needs to go down a lot more to compensate. And then we need to get rid of that spot. That spot's a little bit, it's distracting. It's a little too bright for where it's supposed to be. So if we do subject, invert, and subtract linear gradient, then we should only get that area, right? Roughly that. And then we can bring down the whites, highlights, and exposure. And now it's a lot less distracting. We can also even mess with the detail, so the clarity can go down. And I think I might do the same thing. Just wholesale across the bottom here. There we go. Okay. I really needed to use a wider carpet for this, and we had a wider carpet. Okay, what's going on up here? Buddy needs to go away. Is it one of my masks that's doing that? It shouldn't be. Oh, that's the softbox, isn't it? That's the softbox. I need to get rid of that entirely. I can do that. Don't crash anything. Don't crash anything. Please, please, don't crash anything. So, is my one viewer enjoying this stream? Yeah, my computer isn't liking how much I'm doing at once. I'm running too many things. Okay. That looks like it's gone. I'm not sure. Let me check. Let me get in closer. And I could probably increase sharpness wholesale across this. There we go. Yep, that's gone. And then sharpness and definition just can go up as a general rule. And we probably don't want a whole lot of texture in the face, but we can do a texture in the hair. And everything else. So like I can increase the definition of the jacket around here, and then in the hair, because the hair is a little bloomy. And if I do that, that's my hair mask. If we increase texture here and clarity, there we go. And that even adds a little bit of brightness. And then if we can bump that down a little bit in exposure and highlights to make it look more natural. And then D2, this can do more texture. Okay, I think that looks nice. I think we're doing good. I think the color could use with a little bit of adjustment to better fit. Because this one, the other thing about this one is color, because there are very few colors in this, because you just have the skin tones, you have the small amount of lipstick. Right? You have a small amount of lipstick here, you have the skin tones, you have the hair, and you don't have much more color. Yeah, so it's not, there's not a whole lot to work with here color-wise, which means that I'm not, the temperature and color balance can sway other ways, and like this one is clearly pretty warm, and if I do the temperature, other things go up. Like if I adjust the temperature of everything so it fits and don't redo the vibrance and saturation, and the background is much lighter. So if I and that the framing doesn't really allow for the same kind of blackness. Like I'd have to change some things, because these two portraits both fade to black really nicely on the left side of the face, because you can't really see anything over here. It just fades into the black. So I changed that here. You can see the defined edge of the portrait, and so if I remove the brightness from the background, it stands out a lot. So I think in order to preserve this, I'm going to have to undo some of the changes I've made. Because if I make that black and cut down the blacks a whole lot more, then just reduce saturation here. And then if I get rid of the background, it's better. I think I just need to get rid of this mask. There's something unnatural going on here. Maybe it's too many masks. Yeah, maybe it is too many masks. I may have gone overboard. Yes, I think I went overboard. And it just needs a better composition. So I just undid most of the changes. But you know, that's how it goes sometimes. And if we're touching the edge of the frame, we get... Oh yeah, that's immediately much better. I was fixing issues that needed to be done with this. Do I... And then that eye lines up there. The face is entirely within there. Okay, that's much better and fits with these. I think it's too cool now. There we go. Something's just funky about this skin tone. There we go. Is that better? Hold for a second. Skin tones are red here. That's what's going on. Is it? There we go. We got that selected. I just delete that. If I delete that, then subtract an object. Okay, there we go. And then we got the whole background. I don't know. I feel like this one needs a background. I'm not entirely sure what to do about this one. And the thing is that this one definitely needs a background. Like, this won't work on black because the blackness. Yeah. I think these three portraits are good in black. I think these ones need to stay. This is tough. It's real tough. I'm not exactly sure what to do. I think I'm gonna work on a different reel for hoops. Maybe I can do a little bit with this one, because I think this, I don't know if it'll work on black. I don't know. It might work on black. Maybe not. White balance on this one is wild. So this is at 5700 and this is at 5900. So if I did 5700. Yeah. It sort of works. It's so wild. I'm not sure. Like, if I mess with this, keep messing with these. I do like it at 59. But I don't know if I like that at 59. I've got to mess with skin tones. This is tough. Tough. Okay, yeah, I need to take a break. These are hard to edit. And then I need a new timeline and a new project. And then project settings. Vertical. 23.967. Okay. Um. Okay. Um. To do. And if we add. That wasn't slow and quick. Oh, that's awful. Oh, that's horrifying. It was in slow motion the whole time. That's so weird. Oh, look. Hello. Oh, hello, Maxine. Yeah. So, I'm editing a couple reels together. I should show you what I'm doing. So, here we go. It was 28th. Okay, so I've got all of these. Yeah, I can play the music for a second while I get these in here. But these are all like little tidbits of hoops. And so if I go through source tape. Okay, and I don't want these. So this is all hoops.
Okay, you wanted some plain paper?
Okay. And then
Some plain paper. Sit right here.
Are you guys coming to get your picture taken?
Yes.
Are you gonna have fun?
Come here.
Um. And then I can do speed. Change speed to 150. Uh, 175 maybe. Oop, chat's dead. Okay. And then I do have photos. Okay, I need to grab a camera. I'll be back. Just a sec. I have photos on this. And I need to put them onto my computer. There we go. And then yeah, so if we take all of these, copy. This in here. And then I need to add them to Lightroom because I need to edit them as well. Ouch. Whew. Pinched my finger. Ow. That hurt. That hurt. Ugh. Okay. I need to add all of these too. Ooh, that hurt a lot. I pinched my finger bad. Ugh. Yep, and then I can do some culling work. Because it should be quick. There's only about 100. So we're going through photos for your organization Saturday Hoops. So I've got like a whole bunch of footage.
What are you gonna be? What are you gonna be?
And so I have.
Basketball.
Everybody, we have yoga now downstairs. Basketball?
Yes.
Not art? Not art? Art? I voted. She saw me vote.
Reading.
Oh, reading. I have reading. And I have math. I have school.
What about art?
Oh, I'm doing all. I have
Art's fun, right?
I hate to do football.
Okay. Okay. It's been a bit of a day. It's been a long day. A bit tired. I've got so many new things to edit. So many things to edit. Anyway, to add photos. And okay, I don't need that one. Okay. And okay, now I can add all of these to a new album. Hoops 28th. And then add all of these to that album. And then let's go through these. And that's one. I like that one better than that one. That one's good. Fun. Pretty good. Yeah, no. Sorry, I'm being quiet. Yeah. They're fun. They're fun. I think I'm going to cull through all of these and then be done for the night. Because I've done quite a decent bit. I've put together most of Real. So. most of these are incoherent. Oh boy. That's a little creepy. It's... Whew. Okay, there we go. I think I've gotten those all called through. So now, if I do a little bit of sorting, just there like that. We've got 38 photos. And then we get rid of duplicates. Okay, there we go. I think that's pretty good work. 27 photos, and then I'll probably just use a preset for these because they don't need to be super in depth. I don't need to do a whole lot of masking on these because they're not as important because I'm going to be doing this every week, so I need to get a routine and get it fast. Okay. If I copy these edit settings and paste the edit settings, I think that works. It's a little bit. Okay. Sorry about that. I think this should be good. This one needs a crop. There we go. I think this is all good. I think we can export these, call them good. Export JPEGs. Personal. And then and then oops, 28th and select. Okay, so it should be exporting. I think I'm gonna be done. Gonna sign off in a little bit. But overall, I think that was a really good stream, really productive. I got a whole lot of things done. Like, I don't know if people saw it, but this one got a whole lot of work done.
I will create designs that I love. Even so, every piece I place and mark I make, a thought resides inside. I could get away and do something. Embrace creative thoughts unending. The detail calls with depth alluring. I mustn't stay away.
Yeah, so that, and then I think I can tweak that in the little bit of time I got left. Let's tweak the reverb on that. Yeah, that's weird. Spring reverb. Okay, that's good. Okay, I think we're good. I'm gonna say goodnight for tonight. I'll see you again soon. I might stream, let me check my schedule, Wednesday, possibly. Wednesday earlier in the afternoon. I think I'm picking up a shift later. Yeah. So I probably won't be able to stream tomorrow, but I can stream on Wednesday, or yeah, not Thursday, but probably Friday. Yeah, so I'll see you guys then. See you around.